Yeah, frustrating day for Bryce Thompson. Only 2 points and 3 fouls. Memorial has really keyed in on him today.
So Keelan Boone front end of the 1-1 is good. He'll get the bonus. Laid back out to 5, trying to make it 6 here. And does.
Still 2-possession game.
But the way they're shooting those threes, this is a 3-possession game. Attacking the basket for real, too strong. Rebound to Caleb Boone.
I like the choice offensively. They didn't settle for the 3.
Right. 3:25 left. Keelan Boone to the basket, goes left hand, doesn't get it to go. Guest has got the putback, yes. Corey Guest now with 15. Thompson back out to Phipps for 3.
No, that one's in rhythm, inside out that time.
And another timeout for the Hornets as Trey Phipps has 17. He's got them back to within 5 here with 3:08 remaining. They still have 2 timeouts remaining.
Yeah, I think here on out, I really think the Hornets, they're in their 2-3 matchup, but they've got to control the boards. They cannot give Memorial second and third opportunities. Won't fare well for them.
Also, 18 fouls for the Hornets means that anytime there is a whistle, there'll be free throws for Memorial. Trey Phipps with that 3 ball has 17 points, now leads all scorers in the ball game. They also have double figures from Seth Hurd, who has 13, and Jason Burrell, who's got 11. And Memorial with 15 for Guest and Keelan Boone, and 13 for Caleb Boone, doing most of the damage for them.
And we've got more basketball, Tom, coming up.
Take a little breather and we come back at 6 o'clock. We'll have the girls 5A championship game. We'll follow that, close things out with the boys 6A game. So a busy day here at the Mabee Center. Booker T looking for a 5A sweep if it works out to their benefit. Their girls will be back in action tonight. Lob it up and finish it for Caleb Boone.
Now that was the right height.
Yes. Brother to brother.
Well, Memorial made the Hornets pay on that one. They broke the press easily. And the numbers. And we'll see the lob up there.
Nobody back home. Thompson, long 3. It's off the mark. No good. Burrell runs it down in the corner, though. New chance underneath for Hurd. He's blocked by Caleb Boone. Rebound comes into the arms of Guest. The Chargers come away again. Guest for 3.
Yeah, has an unusual delivery on that 3. Looks like Jamal Wilkes.
Yes.
I know I'm aging myself, but an old Laker.
But I know
what I'm talking about, right?
Exactly what you're talking
there
about.
You go.
Yes, sir. Phipps for 3. It's good and 1. Going to be a 4-point play opportunity for Trey Phipps.
He looks worn out. He looks exhausted. He just laid there for a minute and said, did that really go in? Someone help me up.
Watch it again here. Just a late closeout by Webb.
And a chance to cut it to 2 possessions again.
Webb's 3rd foul. 5 team fouls.
Big basket
against Memorial, and a 4-point play for Trey Phipps. Let's go to Jonathan Husky real quick. Jonathan.
Oh, well, here's what's funny. In that last timeout, Bobby Allison told his guys that he wanted them to be patient, slow the tempo down, layups, and free throws. I guess alley-up dunks work as well, but they're taking buckets when they can get them.
Here's Keelan Boone, leaves it for Guest. Pump fake, can't get it to go on the reverse, and the rebound to Hurd.
Yeah, big rebound, big possession for the Hornets. 2-possession game.
DeMarco Jones with a crossover step.
Nice.
No good, but a foul going to be called on Caleb Boone to be his 4th.
Nice move by DeMarco. A little one-on-one against a bigger young man.
Watch here.
Yeah, look at that. Then attack. Caleb Boone trying to plead his case, but
that's his fourth. And Jones' free throw goes in and out, no good. His first miss in 4 tries. They gave Phipps a mini breather, and like you were saying, he looked a little gassed. Brantley came in for a second. Now Phipps is back with 1:54 left. They need his shooting.
And a lot of these guys are gassed. Not just physically.
Jones goes 0 for 2 from the line.
I think that'll be off the Hornets. I think that's the correct call.
I do too.
They get rolled right off the arm of Barreal.
Sure. Yes.
Yeah.
Kevin Lynch, Rick Dupuis, Marcus Hawkins.
Great job, our camera crew. Two possession. Oh my.
Near steal instead. Boone to the basket, no good. Caleb with the rebound, and he got fouled.
Yeah, the two Hornets bumped into each other, but they were able to recover. And again, Memorial has numbers once they get in the paint.
Nice block there by Hurd initially.
Yeah, second and third opportunities.
And Caleb Boone misses from the line. It's been a struggle here in the second half.
Still a two-possession game.
He's missed 4 of his last 5 from the stripe. Got that one to go for 16th point of the game. Now it's a 7-point lead with 1:41 to play. You talk about valuing possessions. The Hornets must do that now. They got to score every time they've got it. Thompson can't get the 3 to go. It's been a hard night for him. Guess got the rebound up the sideline for Webb. Keelan Boone to the basket.
The Hornets need a timeout, Tom. They're going to make any run here.
9-point game now with 1:15 left. Phipps with a deep 3. My goodness, does he have range. Seth Curry would be proud.
Looked like he just crossed half court, and that one was launched.
Get a foul in the backcourt.
And that's double bonus time for Memorial now, Tom.
See Phipps with 24 points to lead all scorers. Got 4 3-pointers. 3 of them here in the second half. As Webb misses the front end of the 1-and-1. A substitution here. Michael McHenry will come in for DeMarco Jones.
Big shot here. Could be 2 or 3 possessions. With 67 seconds left.
Got a lot of iron, but got it to go. And Bobby Allison will call the timeout here with 1:07 to go, and his team up by 7 at 72-65. Well, we heard all about Bryce Thompson, their standout sophomore for Booker T. Washington. He's been held to just 2 points in today's ball game, and the other sophomore, coach's son, Trey Phipps, has kept his team alive with 24 points in the game, 14 here in the second half, and 10 in the fourth quarter.
Well, Thompson hasn't touched the ball a whole lot. He didn't in the first half, couldn't get in rhythm, and he's taken some threes that were just slightly off the mark. And you know, even the best players, Tom, if you're not feeling it, you're not hitting shots, it messes with your head.
He hasn't seen the ball go through the basket at all. He had 1 layup, was all he had. You know, it's a case to where maybe he needed to attack the basket a little bit more and get fouled, make a free throw, just have a shot go in from somewhere, from some distance, and that may have ignited him. You hear basketball people talk about that all the time. Just seeing the ball go through the twine 1 time is all it takes sometimes to spark these guys, and Thompson never really got to see that happen.
7-point lead. Don't necessarily need a three right this second. Really the best shots you can get.
Thompson will be the guy who'll pick up the ball before midcourt.
I see Phipps in the corner.
3 more. Back iron, no good. Long rebound. Phipps had it and kept control of it.
Good hustle.
Through traffic. Dishes off to Hurd. Couldn't finish. Kind of lost control going up with that.
You got a foul now. Yeah.
Murillo with the foul with 49.6 seconds to go.
Yeah, they had a couple of good looks.
Yes, they did.
They had one from the outside, one from the inside.
With that being the 10th foul, it'll be 2 shots for Webb, who was 1 for 2 a moment ago.
Will it be back-to-back state championships for Memorial?
Would be their 8th if they can accomplish it. They went back-to-back the last time they won, 13-14. 1 out of 2 for Webb. 8-point game, 73-65, 45 seconds to go. My goodness, that was a 40-footer. Phipps was barely across the midcourt stripe. And we get a foul. Holy cow. He was nowhere out of the logo in midcourt when he launched that ball. Take a look again. Look how far out he is.
Only a sophomore, Tom.
It's going to be a good one. You know, he and Thompson both back.
Yes.
Caleb Boone knocks that in for his 17th point. And now this one could pretty much do it. Make it 4 possessions with 39.5 seconds to go. Caleb Boone and his brother Keelan, they'll be back next year to lead the way for Memorial, looking for a three-peat. They'll have to get by Booker T, though, with Phipps and Thompson and Hurd all coming back. Deep three way off the mark by Thompson. Down to 32 seconds to go now, and that may be it once they get it in the front court. Well, there'll be another foul from Alexander. Not done yet, but the celebration is on for the Memorial Chargers and their fans. Bobby Allison telling his assistant coaches, keep those guys on the bench, don't let them celebrate yet. We still have 27 seconds to go. Shamar Walker with his 10th point.
Yeah, Walker had a really strong first half, got in some foul trouble. Hasn't been a factor here in the second, but wow, Memorial really has stepped it up.
And he's going to be the winningest point guard in Memorial history.
Yes.
Already is, but he's going to improve his record as a point guard starter to 52-5, if you can believe that. Made both free throws. 77-65. Thompson looking for anything. He'll finally get to the basket for a finger roll and a timeout. Conley Phipps just wanted a timeout so he could clear his bench. Put some guys in. Javion Markham is in the ball game now, as is Bryce Banks. Jaden Bagby. And Walker just wants to dribble it out.
Yeah,
Harlem Globetrotter style. We got foul back there with 6.1 seconds to go.
See the student section. Pretty excited about back-to-back state championships.
Right in their hometown. Here in Tulsa, they get to do it. Walker with the first.
And the Hornets made a huge run, Tom. Not just to catch up from being 15 down, to take the lead.
Yeah. Made a both, 79-67. Brantley will take a three before the buzzer, and that will do it. For the second straight year, the Tulsa Memorial Chargers have defeated the Booker T. Washington Hornets for the boys' 5A state championship. This year's final, 79-65. Congratulations to Tulsa Memorial, and the celebration is on again at midcourt. days of scholastic sports, watching the celebrations at a state title game, doesn't matter what the event is. Got to give the Hornets from Booker T a lot of credit for getting themselves back in this game. They couldn't quite get over the hump. Now the players get to celebrate with their student friends. They're going to go in the stands with them.
I haven't seen that before, but that's pretty special.
Cheerleaders, student body, going in with their fellow students. Players right in the middle of it. Gotta love it.
Yes, you do.
As we mentioned, the Boons will be back to lead the charge next year, looking for a three-peat. That'll be something special.
Oh, yeah.
McConley Phipps II from Booker T. Washington. Got nothing to be ashamed of with his team. He finishes up the year at 20-7. They had to fight hard to get to this point, beating Carl Albert in overtime in the quarterfinals in Northwest. Oklahoma City Northwest yesterday in the semifinals. Just kind of ran out of gas against this very talented Memorial Charger team. But just couldn't get that long-range ball to drop. Trey Phipps was 5 of 15. Everybody else was 1 of 15 for Booker T. And Bryce Thompson, not the game he wanted to have. 2 of 15. Both were layups. And 0 of 11 from long range. Only had 4 points and 5 rebounds. And Jonathan standing by with head coach Bobby Allison. Jonathan, go ahead.
Coach, first of all, congratulations. Seems like a year ago we were doing this again. Back to back. How's that feel?
It's just an amazing accomplishment, a tribute to the program and the tradition and how the past makes the present believe. And it's just, you know, we've had unbelievable practices the last 5 years, and it just makes people ready for these moments. And you know, we've replaced a lot last year. We scored 73 points last year in the state championship, and 68 of that graduated. But a whole lot of talent waited their turn patiently and humble and with humility, and they went and grabbed every rebound that was out there they could, and every point. And they just weren't satisfied. It started with my seniors. They acted like they had they did not have a state championship the entire year. The entitlement was without for 95% of the time, and anytime I checked the entitlement, or my coaches did, the kids trusted that, hey, they're right, and that's crazy.
I saw you embrace all your assistants there as the clock hit 0. What was that moment like?
You know, it's just that we put in so much work, and they are so good, and they're all future head coaches. And they're just so loyal to me, and I never have to. And in this day and age, I never have to wonder. I wonder. I mean, if I say something, 100% of what they say, I say, and vice versa. It's just a real special thing.
To have this be an all-Tulsa game with Booker T and Coach Phipps and that program on the other side, what was this moment in this day like for you?
Well, it was big for a lot of other. I told the kids it was us versus them. And we didn't care who we were playing. Now for the years to come and for the fans and for Tulsa, it's a big deal because, you know, Booker T is special and they make Memorial better, and Memorial makes Booker T better, and they're not done. Those kids, I mean, if we're in the same class, this is just going to keep happening.
Thanks, Coach. Guys.
All right, Jonathan, thanks very much. Great comments from Bobby Allison. And it's no wonder that this Tulsa Memorial team has won now 4 titles going back to 2013. You know, they've picked up 4 titles in the last 6 years. And he's made himself quite a statement and laid himself quite a foundation.
Yeah, basically what he said is, we don't rebuild, we reload.
Yes. While we watch the presentation of the medals for the state champions from Tulsa Memorial, we'll run by some stats for you. For the Memorial Chargers, they were led by Corey Guest and Caleb Boone, each with 18 points. Keelan Boone had 17 and Shamar Walker had 13. 7 points for Craig Webb and 6 off the bench for Kayvon Key. For the Booker T. Washington Hornets, 24 points for Trey Phipps. 13 from Seth Hurd, who just missed a double-double with 9 rebounds. 11 apiece for Jason Burrell and DeMarco Jones. 4 points apiece for Bryce Thompson and Elisha Brantley.
State champion, Corey Guest.
Now it's time for our forward impact play of the ball game. Take a look and see. Brother to brother.
Oh, brother.
The Boons combining. Keelan to Caleb for the dunk is part of the win for Tulsa Memorial, 79-67. Well, that's going to do it for our first half of action from the Navy Center.
State champion, Caleb Boone.
Well, still a little more presentation time here, so just 6 of 30 from long range for Booker T. Washington for 20%. Shot 35% for the floor on the ball game. 9 of 14 from the line, but free throws another factor of this.
Yeah.
Memorial going to the stripe 27 times and making 20 of those, compared to just 9 of 14 for Booker T. So an 11-point difference right there in a 12-point game. So long-range shooting and free throws sum this one up, Neil.
Yeah, it was a big factor in this one. And Tulsa Memorial just shot a little bit better the entire game, not just from three-point land, but overall.
Now the Booker T. Washington fans will get to regroup a little bit. Their girls will come out for the 5A game. They will take on Pryor. That'll be our first game coming up at 6 o'clock tonight. The second part of our doubleheader, and we'll wrap things up. But check that, it was Booker T and Pryor for the girls' title at 6.
Right.
And then the boys' championship game will be Putnam City North against Edmond Santa Fe. And that'll wrap things up for us for tonight. So once again, your final here in the boys' 5A championship game. Tulsa Memorial 79, Booker T. Washington 67. For Jonathan Husky, Neil Raphael, and our entire crew, Tom Franklin saying so long for now. See you back here in just a few at 6 o'clock for part 2 of our doubleheader of Championship Saturday.
Driven by your Oklahoma Ford dealers, this has been the Oklahoma Ford Best of the Best Championship Series.